Hello everyone, I am NB from Class of Python. Welcome to Basic Programming episode number 2. So without getting late, let's get started. So the problem is given right here. Given three inputs from the user and convert them as integer, float and boolean respectively and print the type of each input using type function. So we will be given with three inputs. One is an integer value, float value and boolean value. But while taking the input was not in the type of the that we are expecting. It is type of string, but we need to convert that string to integer, float, boolean. I know you have doubts about what is this string and all those things. Remember that string is something like it's a text format. It's just representing the wording, like only a text, okay, a sentence or a paragraph or something like that. That is one kind of data type that is present in Python. And we need to convert these three values into their respective data types: integer, float, and boolean. So how do we do that? We use typecasting by using functions like int, float, and boolean. Sorry, bool. So we use these three functions and we apply the typecasting procedure to convert the values to their respective data types. So after that, we will make sure that they are in their respective data types. So we will check with the type function. So let's start reading the input format. The first line consists of an integer value. An integer value will be given in the first line. And second line consists of a float value. A float value will be given in the second line. And boolean value will be given in the third line. So the output format will be print all the three values in individual line with their respective data types. So let us see some sample test cases so that we can understand more clearly about the input format and output format. So the given three numbers, so three values, 45, it is an integer, and 25.3647, which is a float number, and true, which is a boolean value, right? So the output must be like this. So you need to print the value and a space, and then we use the type function in order to get the type of the given variable. In the same way, we will print float number and a space, and then we will write the type of the float we will print. Same way boolean also. And if you see the sample test case 2, sorry, here 2, sample test case 2, the input is given like this: 4 0.618 and false. So the output is as given. So 4 class int, 0.618 class float, and false class bool. So if you consider Python, whereas in other languages like Java, C++, we have data types, primitive data types like int, float, all these things. But whereas in Python is purely object oriented language, so everything will be considered as class. Integer is a class, float is a class, bool is a class. There are no primitive data types. So we can say Python is a purely object oriented programming language. Have you ever felt trapped in something that doesn't align with you, but you have still got to do it on a daily basis? For example, your job. Does it cost you your focus, opportunities, productivity, and happiness? If you nodded your head, you are surely not alone. Grab the opportunity with Relevel by an academy and take the hiring ball in your court. Attempt the Relevel test free of cost. Prove your worth and secure interview opportunities from the top companies in India like Cred, Grow, Upgrad, and many more. Some of these companies offer you as high as 15 LPA. All you need to do is take the test. To get selected for recruitment opportunities, you must secure over 70% in the test. Complete your Relevel profile and get the opportunity to interview with these amazing organizations. And toppers will get prizes like MacBook Pro, MacBook, and iWatches, etc. Still unsure about taking the test? Find all the people who took the Relevel test with their Relevel Achievers Twitter handle and see for yourself. So what are you waiting for? Go and get registered for your Relevel test today. So first we need to take three inputs from the user, three lines, right? So we have a function called input in order to take any input from the user. So let's say A and B and C are three variables where we will store the elements inputs. So first input, B is equals to input, second input, C is equals to. So A, B, C contains three values that are given by the user. And next what we need to do is we need to convert each value to their respective data types. How we are going to convert? We use int, float, and bool functions in order to convert these A, B, C values to their respective data types. Let's say int a, we are going with int a is equals to int of a. We will pass a value, a variable to the integer function. So it will convert that a variable, whatever the value inside that a will be converted to integer if it is suitable for that appropriate data type. And float a, float b is equals to float of b, and bool value, right? So bool c is equals to bool of c. Now we have converted a, b, c to their respective data types and stored in variables int a, float b, bool c. So let's just print how the output should be printed. Int a, comma, type of int a. So we are printing value and the type of that variable, that value, right? So print float or float a, float b, comma, type of float b. And in the same way you can print bool c, comma, type of bool c. Okay, so now if you just run it, we need to give some input, right? So generally take some sample input 45, 32.18157, and last boolean value either true or false. True. So 45 is class int, 32.157 is class float, and true is class bool. In the same way you can take the input from the given whatever the input that is given in the sample test case. Just copy this 25.3647 and you need to give input 45, 25.3647 and true. That's it, we're done. And if you want to check the second sample test case also, 0.618 is the second input. So just run it for 0.618 and false. If you see, 4 is a class int, 0.618 is class float, true is class boolean. So that is how you solve a basic problem on typecasting or converting the input values to their respective data types. If you like this video, hit that like button and share with your friends, and if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.